YouTube, we back on that video, man. We got y'all boy, Tom Macdonald. White boy before the shoot. Y'all told me right to this. Y'all told me like he had talked to them before this and how they were feeling about it, like a little interview, whatever. Know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what else I should react to by Tom Macdonald. We got 406K 6 years ago. Let's see what he's talking about, man. Let's see if I agree with what he stated beforehand. I already reacted to the video called White Boy, so y'all go check that out. It's up on the channel right now. Let's get it.
So, being as this is like a super like edgy piece of content, I'm gonna play you guys the song right now. Everybody sort of knows what to expect. The first verse especially is pretty rocky, purposefully, to engage the people that are watching it.
Hey, I like that he did this and broke it down to them before he did this to get that opinion, you know what I mean? So he really was considerate.
Second verse onward, it smooths out quite a bit. Everybody okay? Yeah.
Definitely asking questions for sure.
Yeah. Cool. Feel free to ask them.
I was just gonna ask, what makes you feel like you need to like justify that you're not racist?
I don't feel like I do, and I don't really feel like this song is like. I'm not racist, but it has been said like so many times. I'm Canadian, okay? So the social climate in Canada, in terms of like race relations and that type of thing, is completely different than it is here in America. And like quite simply put, like I wasn't prepared for that how intense the racial shit is out here. Obviously, like the roots in America runs far deeper than they do in Canada.
So basically he's saying, is he saying like in Canada it's not as racist, but like they're not big on like racism and stuff, like they all equal, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? In the US they take it more serious, you know what I mean? Basically what you trying to say? Am I right or wrong?
The racial shit is out here. Obviously, like the roots in America runs far deeper than they do in Canada. So it was like pretty eye-opening to come out here, and especially like under Donald Trump's administration and everything that perpetuates, it was pretty like eye-opening for me to experience that. And because the last two songs I released were targeting the content of mumble rap, so like over-sexualization of women, alcohol consumption, Xanax use, overspending, party culture, like that type of thing. And because I targeted that content, I had a lot of people, like my page went from like
Hey, like, I like how Tom just really took the time out of his day to do this. I already said this, but like, since he like, you know what I'm saying, he targeted mumble rap and, you know what I mean, females and stuff like that. He took time out of his day to explain why he did this and that. You know what I mean? So he really not racist. Like, a racist person wouldn't do this type of stuff.
Likes, like almost 200,000 likes in the course of like 3 months. So there's hundreds of thousands of comments on these videos, and a small portion of them, but enough for me to like, my phone blows up all day. And I look down at what people are saying on these videos, and a quarter of these hundreds of thousand comments are people saying like, yo, this guy's a fucking racist, he's targeting black rappers, he's a culture vulture, etc., which just comes with the territory. But it's like, we've never targeted black rappers. We didn't target any rappers of particular color. We targeted rappers of a particular content. And there's white rappers, and there's Asian rappers, and there's all types of rappers that talk about that exact same shit. So this song was fueled by pretty much the reaction to my last two videos. And it has less to do with me feeling like I need to stand up and say, hey, I'm not racist, and more to do with me feeling like I need to respond to these people that have been saying wild shit on a public forum that is my page for the last 3 months.
Gotcha. So it's more like a culture shock from you moving here and then these people assuming that you're racist.
Absolutely. And I mean, my neighbor, some of the stuff he listens to is like, it's straight up, it's anti-white. And it blares from his house all the time. And he talks to me, he's like, yo, you got a problem with this shit? And I'm like, no, bro, it's music, like, it's all good. So anyways, I had him over to the house, and I played him this song before I even decided to go through with the video or whatever. And is like very, very, very like pro-black, like very pro-black. And he straight up told me, he said, look, Tom, like, I understand that like you're a rapper and like, yeah, you're one of the good ones and you want to be down with like hip hop culture and da 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 da. He's like, I'm gonna tell you straight up, just because I live in America and I grew up here, and as my experiences as a black man in America, if I didn't know you and I saw you walking down the street and I'm hanging out with my black friends, I'm assuming you're racist before I even fucking talk to you, because...
That's crazy. Like, I didn't know that he went, like, go tell one of his black neighbors, like, hey, listen to this song before this and get his input. Like, that's really deep. Like, this means he really care about the fan base, this and that. Like, if you just sit down and listen to this interview, like, I'm glad y'all told me about this, because I get a deeper understanding of who Tom really is.
With my black friends, I'm assuming you're racist before I even fucking talk to you, because his analogy was, if there's a barrel full of snakes and half of them are poisonous, I don't have the fucking time to stick my hand in and figure out which ones are poisonous and which ones aren't. At the end of the day, they all fucking bite. That's what he said to me. And it's he's my friend, but it's that mindset that a lot of people, and I'm not saying that he's wrong, but it's not something that I relate with, being from Canada. And it's that mindset that a lot of people came to me on Facebook with in response to the mumble rap videos. And at the end of the day, like, that's what I was responding to with this record. You can only read these things on Facebook for so long until it does start touching you on some emotional level, and it does like start to anger you and stuff. So some of this is fueled from anger. I did my best to have it come from an angry place at times, but not a hateful place.
Hey, Tom did this 6 years ago, man. Imagine 6 years ago what we was going through. Trump administration, Black Lives Matter movement, this and that. Like, he did this during the controversy, like, peak of that, all that.
But some of it was done intentionally so that people stop and say, well, that's bullshit. He shouldn't have fucking said that. Because the reason this is taking place in a classroom setting is because this is a learning environment and an environment that incites discussion.
I like that.
So, like, I want some of those people to say, hey, this is bullshit, you shouldn't have said that. I need those people. That's what's going to spark the conversation. So,
I didn't understand. Reason being, I just moved from Belize not too long ago, and race is not really like something we focus on. Like, we know there's Chinese people, we know there's different types of people, but we don't really focus on black or white.
Yeah.
So a couple months moving out here, when I was going to community college, and there was something happening, but I can't remember what happened. But one of my friends at the time on the track, he was like, "Oh, that happened because you're black." And I looked at him, I was like, "What does that mean?" Like, I didn't understand what the joke, the context of the joke, so like I had to ask him. He explained it, and that's how I learned about race. So I definitely relate to what you said.
Yeah. I mean, people aren't that... It's not such of a non-issue in Canada where it's at a point where people wouldn't understand something like that. Like, it definitely does exist in Canada, but not to the degree of intensity that it exists out here. So, so yeah, that's where I'm at. So I just wanted to, the reason I told everybody about it on the phone is just, I didn't think it was fair to bring everybody here and then to play the song and expect everybody to just deal with it, which is why I sort of gave everybody the disclaimer on the phone, and that's why I wanted to play you guys the song right now. So as long as everybody's cool, we'll get on with it.
Okay.
This is...
Hey, man, I mess with Tom so much for him doing that, man. Like, I never seen no other artist, like, trying to, like, justify their claim before a video or even drop something like this. That's really different, and that really, like he touched me, man. It made me want to do more Tom songs, man. I'm glad I'm part of Hog family, you know what I mean? Y'all been welcome me with open arms, give me all these different comments, suggestions, info about them. But without furthermore, like, subscribe, let me know the songs I want to see. And we have merch in the bio. Make sure y'all shop that. I love y'all. We out.